Welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our continued journey to 250,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Again, thanks to you. So hit the subscribe button and most importantly, share with a friend because there's so much to talk about. Now, speaking about talking, everyone is talking about this young man, Luigi Mangione, from salacious details of the killing to the commentary on the insurance industry. No one worse, in my opinion, than Fox News, who's politicizing the murder of Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, and is using Luigi's alleged actions as commentary on Obamacare. I mean, this is nuts. I want to show you a clip of Fox News senior medical analyst blaming, of all people, imagine this one, who else better to blame? Hillary Clinton. Play the clip.
The most important point I want to make is how dare the Democrats talk about this being anger towards a healthcare system that they broke. I mean, United Healthcare, HMOs, you remember Hillary Clinton in the 1990 with the HMOs where no doctors get paid anymore, where insurance runs the world? That's the Democrats' fault that did that. And now they're saying, oh, this anger is justified. Murderous anger is never justified.
Well said. If only you could impart that wisdom to some in the media.
Wow. You know how many years ago we're even talking? By the way, Hillary Clinton, just so that we're all on the same page, was never president of the United States. I mean, it is truly, truly amazing. Doctor, let me be very clear. Your job at Fox News, your commentator job at Fox News is safe. That I can assure you. All right. And I want to show you now Hannity, Sean Hannity, of course, same news outlet, saying that the shooting happened because of Obamacare and lack of innovative ideas. Play that clip.
Only so much people can take. Now, we could talk about the problems with the healthcare industry, which are very real for people. And I would argue in part because of Obamacare's failure, the lack of innovative ideas like health savings accounts, healthcare cooperatives. There's one in Wichita, Kansas. It's been duplicated all over the country. Concierge care, $50 a month. You get catastrophic coverage. And guess what? That'll cover just about everything. We don't talk about innovative healthcare ideas.
In fact, with all due respect to the Republican Party, you don't talk about it either. You know what you talk about? A concept of a plan. Let me be clear. Whatever you want to say, and I know it because it says Obamacare attached to it, that you have to knock it, the Affordable Care Act is working. There's like 50 million Americans that are on Obamacare. Without that, they would have no insurance at all. Now, remember on Monday when we spoke about Trump's MSNBC interview and his health care plan. Play that clip.
And then he voted against. Nobody understands it.
Sir, you said during the campaign you had concepts of a plan. Do you have an actual plan at this point for health care?
Yes, we have concepts of a plan that would be better.
Still just concepts? Do you have a fully developed plan?
Let me explain. We have the biggest healthcare companies looking at it. We have doctors. We're always looking because Obamacare stinks. It's lousy. There are better answers. If we come up with a better answer, I would present that answer to Democrats and to everybody else, and I do something about it. But until we have that, or until they can approve it, but we're not going to go through the big deal. I am the one that saved Obamacare, I will say, and I did the right thing. I could have done the more political thing and killed it, and all I had to do is starve it to death.
You did try to have your Justice Department effectively kill it, though,
No.
sir.
Kill it from a legal standpoint, but from a physical standpoint, I made it work.
In your
Again, I'm not even sure what the hell any of that means. But here's the funny thing. The ironic thing is that even though Fox News is blaming Democrats, this young man, Luigi Mangione, seems to be more conservative leaning. And here's an article, all right, discussing his political stance. Luigi Mangione's deleted social media post shows support for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and skepticism of doctors. Next one. Luigi Mangione, the man charged with murder in the death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, seemed to support Robert F. Kennedy Jr., appeared to harbor frustrations with the medical field, and expressed skepticism toward both Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Deleted ex post show. Next one. Mangione has been described as both an anti-capitalist and a member of the online right. His deleted posts support the idea that his worldview was influenced by reactionary, get a load of this, right-wing thinkers. Next, both parties, Trump with his refusal to accept the results of an election, and Biden with his refusal to accept his age and step down, are simultaneously proving how desperately individuals will cling to power, Mangione wrote. He also referred to term limits as critical. And in July, Mangione also reposted a description of Project 2025, a roadmap for Trump's second term developed by the right-wing think tank, the Heritage Foundation, as QAnon, but for Redditors. Now, let me be very clear about something. This is something that I had written, in my Mea Culpa podcast that drops tomorrow, in my introduction. Then there's the wild card nobody saw, the assassination of United Healthcare CEO by Luigi Mangione. Tragic, yes, but also a reflection of a deeper societal unrest. When rage against corporate greed boils over, it is a warning sign. People are angry. Wages are stagnant. Corporate profits are through the roof. And the billionaires are laughing from their private jets. And I'm going to be talking to David Pepper regarding this incident, whether or not it is part of a larger pattern of discontent that the Democratic Party must harness, or if it is a warning of darker times ahead. Really super important. And the Mea Culpa podcast that's going to be released at midnight tonight is fantastic. Now, I also want to show you a clip that I've played before of Representative Steve Scalise saying that Medicare and Social Security are on the table to be cut. You think that this isn't going to end up causing more problems? Which is ironic if you think about it, because it's what's cutting of the healthcare services that angered this young man, and it will only further anger more people. Play the clip.
Nothing is sacrosanct. Nothing. They're going to put everything on the table.
That's what they told lawmakers. Everything is on the table, and that includes Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid.
Yeah. And again, do you think that Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid is going to affect the billionaire class? When you start to see Elon Musk, whose now net worth has doubled? Yes, doubled since Trump became president-elect to a whopping $400 billion. You think he's worried about Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid? You think he's worried about not having the best doctors, the best? For God's sakes, he could have a hospital in his backyard built if he wants. We're all not the same. And the anger, the frustration on the denials by healthcare. Again, I want to be clear. The rage that was shown by Luigi Mangione, it's not acceptable. He is, however, only one person. And I can't tell you the countless number of people, myself and my family included, that get so frustrated and pissed off with insurance companies, United Healthcare, when they deny things that they shouldn't. Like, for example, my whole life I've been suffering from cluster migraines, the worst migraines you can imagine, since I was 5. And the only medication that actually works for me, it works, is Ubrelvy. You know, the one that you see Serena Williams advertising about. I think she takes it too. And they cut me off. And I said, why? Mind you, it's $100 a pill. I can't afford that. $3,000 a month? No. So what happens? Now my doctors have to go back. They have to file appeal after appeal after appeal. And you know what? After a while, your doctor doesn't have the staff to do it either. It's a joke. And again, what Mangione did, unacceptable. But the rage is real. Now, lastly, I want to show you a clip of Katie Tur discussing if she thinks that Republicans will actually make the changes that they propose. Play that clip.
Because so many Americans are fed up with a system that is no longer working for them, that they chose the party and the person that promised to change things instead of the party that was seen as the defender of the status quo. And there's been a lot of analysis about this. Chris Murphy's talked about it. Bernie Sanders has talked about it. Lots of people have come out and said this is the Democrats' fundamental problem. Do you see this as something that is actually going to get addressed by the Republicans? I mean, they've promised a lot of big change. Is what you're seeing from who Donald Trump has so far surrounded himself with, are these folks that are going to help people out with a predatory insurance system?
Unless RFK Jr.'s raw milk deliveries are gonna cure all these conditions, no, I don't think so. No help is going to come from these Republicans. But you're right that the reason many people turn to them is the desperation. And I think, when you...
Yeah, Anand is 100% correct. And Katie Tur asks a great question. Do I think that they're going to make the changes? No. And that is why, my friends, historically, what you have seen is when these policies are not implemented and people start to feel the pain in their own pockets by this new administration. It's why historically you see a House and the Senate, or one or both, end up switching parties, where they end up, if the power is Republican, then the House or the Senate or both end up becoming Democrat. That's just historically how it's happened. It happened under Clinton. It happened under Obama. It even happened under Trump's first term. And do I expect that it will happen again? Yes, because there is no plan. There is no plan. The plan should not be to destroy the Affordable Care Act that right now insures 50 million Americans without having a plan. You can't have a concept of a plan. You need an actual plan that benefits you and me and all the American people. And I hope and I pray that Trump and his team are actually able to find something or improve upon the Affordable Care Act. I would call it Trump Care, and I would have it myself if it was good, and I would do it proudly. And as always, my friends, thanks for listening. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.